Hello, everybody. Welcome to Beacon Bits Training Webinar number 72. Second to the last for the year. Next week will be our last webinar of 2018. And Ed promises to have a lot to hand out. He said it could easily be a 3-hour webinar. So grab some popcorn next week. Basically. um, so that being said, Ed is not here today. He had other pressing engagement that took precedent, which is okay. I've got some stuff I can go over. I was going to go over just some of the latest things that happened this week with everybody, and then take a little Q&A. And of course, it's always open to John and Elena to share any things that they want that have happened to them this week or want to talk about. So that being said, John, do you want to say hi for a minute?
Hello, everybody. Happy second to last webinar of the year. Man, it's almost 2019. That's scary.
Isn't it? Extremely crazy, crazy, crazy. And Elena, if you want to say hi to the troops.
Yep. Hey guys, we're looking forward to having a great new year. It's coming up, as like John said, coming up very fast.
Unbelievably fast. I can't believe how fast time goes. Anyways, so with that being said, I'm going to launch into, let me think here for a minute. What do I want to show you guys first? The first thing I'm going to show you is an idea I had. So here we go. Let me find it. Okay, so I was out and about. I went to my barber last week. My barber is in Oceanside. And they were handing out these cards right here. First off, I'm sorry, hold on. Can everyone see my screen? Nope, hold on. Sorry, I gotta go all the way. Okay, sorry. Yep, you guys couldn't see my screen. Let me start here. Okay, I gotta start with Beacon Biz number 72. I apologize, everybody, that I didn't start with the screen, but everyone can see my screen now. Let me just say, everyone put a 1 in if you can see it. Yes, okay, got the ones. All right, okay. So let me restart this thing with the splash page, number 72. Happy holidays to everyone. Okay, now I will go ahead, now that we're a couple minutes into this, and I will proceed to go into my first experience, epiphany. I hope Ed doesn't get mad at me because we can't really do this yet, but this is what I've tasked him to task the programmers to do. And I think everyone will agree with me that this will be pretty killer if we can execute this. So I went out to my barber, right? And so I'm in Oceanside. I met my barber. And that being said, I'm going to make sure I'm still sharing. Okay. So that being said, they were handing out these cards, these passport, postcards, right? You know, shop local holiday passport program up until December 12th. And so, you know, this is the card. This is the digital version of it. This is what's printed on, I guess, the front. And then if it's folded in half, that would be the back over here. And then when you open it, this is the inside. So what it's doing is it's trying to get everyone to go and check out, hey, at the harbor, go to Oceanside Adventures. In downtown Oceanside, go to Arcade Tattoo, Beach Hut Deli, blah, 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 blah. On 101 Central, go to these particular shops. In South Oceanside, go to these particular shops, right? And there's Mike Barber right there, the Gentleman's Den. And when you visit each one of these, they give you a stamp in one of these little boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And once you've gotten all 10 stamps, and then it tells you here, up here, it's like receive a second stamp at any participating location visited for making a purchase of $20 or more. So I went to my barber, and of course I got 2 stamps. Not that I'm going to go around and get all 10 stamps, but what they're doing is then at the end, when you have all 10 stamps, you put all your information on here, and you're allowed to submit your passport to then receive, where is it? It's some sort of you're entered to win whatever. Prize drawings will be held weekly during, 'tis the sheep season to shop local, right? And then you'll win whatever it is, right? So I'm like, well, this is really cool and all. However, once again, this is very not analytical. That's not the word I'm looking for. Someone help me here. It's very gosh darn it, I had it right on the tip of my tongue. It's old school, yeah. It's very what's the opposite of digital? It's linear. There's a word. Analog. Thank you. It's analog. Thank you. It's very analog. So my idea, and I brought this to Ed's attention, I'm like, hey, wait a minute. Why couldn't we take our coupon captain program that is part of Engage Snap and turn it into this punch card? Not a loyalty per coupon, but, and I'm going to bring it up now what I sent him, I was like, what if when you pull up a directory, we make a directory for Oceanside, and the directory would have all of the same businesses, but they would all be listed here in the directory, right? And you would walk in, you would view each offer, they would then punch in their code to redeem it instead of a stamp on a paper card. And then when you went back to your directory, it would then show redeemed. And as you went through, it would show you every place you visited and that how many you had redeemed. Once you had 10 redemptions, it would unlock like the prize entry form for you. And so that was, obviously this is all created by me. This isn't real, right? It doesn't currently do this. Like if I go to a directory, everything just shows up whether I've redeemed the coupon or not. So I was like, it would be nice if I went to a directory, it would display to me that I've already redeemed the coupon just like this. And so on and so forth. So, well, lo and behold, it looks like it's going to be very possible, because here's the latest thing that I discovered and brought to most of you know this, and I was like, well, hey, because the first thing Ed said was, well, we have to be able to, you just can't visit a web page, we don't know who you are. I'm like, right, but if you log in, then it recognizes your IP address. And he was like, well, correct. Well, when you go into your directories, okay, in case you did not know this, you can, under general settings of a coupon directory, you can do login settings, and you can do no login required, password, or just require user registration. You can select whether you want their name, their email, or their phone number. So I did that. And so what happens now is if you go to this, and you guys can all scan this right now on your device, the URL is there. Also, you guys, I'll grab this clipboard. I'll put this in your guys' box right now, in the chat box for you guys. You'll see that if you go there, you're going to get, just like me when I go there, that I have to sign in order to access, right? Register now. Boom. Now I have access to the directory, right? Let's just test for it again. Well, there might be a glitch in the system, but we're going to shake this. We're going to shake this out. We're going to shake it down, and then hopefully, what can happen is my idea. Because how amazing would this be for a mall, an outlet mall, your little community like I have, my little Vista Village Chamber of Commerce, or like this, the Oceanside place, where was I? 'Tis the season, right? This little Oceanside, to be able to do this digitally, so they can hold it on their phone. And granted, I'm here in California where everyone is like like you can literally be arrested for a straw. In case anyone did not know that, there are counties in California that if you have a plastic straw, you will be arrested. I'm not lying.
That's just not right.
No, I'll show you. Santa Barbara straw law. they will literally arrest you and cite you. Santa Barbara's ordinance is likely the most severe straw ban in the county because of reasons, but is far from the only straw ban. Seattle banned plastic straws earlier this month, mandating a $250 fine for violators. Santa Barbara has gone much further than Seattle, even aside from the harsher punishments its law imposes. So I'm not lying to you people. Approves jail time for straw ban violators, guys. Okay?
It's a good thing.
Well, I'm just saying. So it's laughable. Yeah, it's absolutely insane, right? But I live in this fascist state called California. But that being said, this is a great opportunity where you can exploit such laws, because now if I go to Santa Barbara or anywhere with an idea like this and say, look, you're killing the environment using trees to print paper, to print these cardboards, to use ink, to put stamps on them, and blah 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 blah, whereas I can digitize the entire thing for you and have it work just like this. And then at the end of receiving every stamp, because each person now has to log in like I showed you, so now the directory is attached to an actual user. And then after you hit 10 or whatever number you want to make it, blah, 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 we have this locked offer, as it were. And then you can unlock that offer. Boom, bam, awesomeness, right? And then you can take that offer and do whatever you want, right? That's your entry form into the prize. So yeah, basically, I mean, the ease of use of this, right? Because like I have one of the postcards. So the other side, not to get like, I'm just talking about California, where I can exploit the fact that everyone here is anti-paper and anti-plastic and anti-everything. That it's just a way of not losing anything. Because how many times have people had a punch card, they get so many punches, and then they're like, they misplaced the card? Because you're not going to get all 10 punches in a single day. Even if you're in the Midwest, where they don't care about recycling and all that stuff. People lose those cards. They lose them. They just do. Or they get damaged, or whatever happens. But when it has a digital fingerprint on it, you can go back and access it again, and you're not going to lose it. Just like why it's great to have a digital punch card, or a digital redemption card, a digital loyalty program, a digital reward program, because those things live in the cloud. And the cloud exists forever. And the cloud doesn't get destroyed by anything. And so you can always access it, and all of your stuff is there, and it'll all be saved, and you're not going to lose redemptions, and you're going to be able to really jump into this. So Ed's asking the programmers to exploit my idea of turning, I guess for lack of a better term, turning the coupon directory into a punch card directory, if that makes sense to everybody. So, right, it's pretty cool. So I'll take a couple questions real quick. Magic box, yeah, exactly, with a scavenger hunt. Yeah, I mean, there's just some really good stuff here. So, all right, so that being said, so that was one thing that I want to show you guys that hopefully is coming down the road, which should be a great way for you guys to be able to go out and push this forward and make things happen. Outside of that, I built or spent the last day and a half building one of the most programming on an app I've ever had to do. Usually apps are so simple, cut and paste, but this app took me a little bit of time, and I just wanted to show you guys this app and show you some of the things that I did in order to bring it to fruition for you guys. So many of you know, oh, you know what, before I get there, I'm going to show you something else I did today, just for fun, right? So today, as usual, my Tuesday, I go out, and I've been hitting up this one business like gangbusters. I send them an email. Every time I'm there, I send them an email. I say, hey, you need Wi-Fi marketing. Hey, you need Wi-Fi marketing. And sometimes I get a reply, and sometimes I don't. And the person I need to talk to is never there. It's always just a worker or somebody, and they're like, oh, you got to talk to so-and-so, and they're not here, and blah, 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 blah. Anyways, so I made this little, I took screenshots as I logged in today to show them an example of what my experience is as a customer as opposed to what it could be. So I wonder if I can show you guys this. How do I make this a single page? I don't know. But, well, anyways, you guys can all see this. So what I was showing them, let's see, view. How do I just view single page, right? Shoot, hold on. Okay, hold on. All right, so nice and big, right? So I showed them, this is literally my login page. You know, it's link systems, guest access, put in the password, and the password's up on the chalkboard, right? You put in the password, which is just pub980. So that's my experience. A, they're not collecting my information. They have no idea who I am. They have no idea what I'm doing on the internet, how much internet I'm using, or how long I'm there. They have none of those statistics on their customers. And they're busy. I mean, they are busy. When I go there for lunch on my, I usually go there on Tuesdays or every other Tuesday. Literally, there's probably a dozen of us similar types on our laptops working and having lunch. And we're all using the internet. So I made this. I said, finally, you know, I was like, I sent them emails and links and you name it. So I was like, I made a little, I was like, a picture's worth 1,000 words. So I was like, so I made this while I was sitting there. I was like, this is how one currently logs into Pub980, right? Very basic remedial. How one could log into Pub980. I mean, pretty dramatic, you know? Facebook, email, phone, agree. Put in phone, my name, what's favorite brew, and then it auto redirects me to after the login to here. Then I showed them that I also automatically got a trigger because I have it set up as a demo, and it automatically got the text message trigger with a little bit of information for them. And then I just showed them an idea of a bunch of triggers that they could make, right? Endless triggers. So it's a little something I put together. If you guys want to copy it, I can post that. Oops. I can post that in the group, and you guys can play with it if you want. You guys want a copy of this? Give me a 1 if you want a copy of this. I'll post it. 1. Okay, I'll post it. You guys got it. All right, so yeah. So and then here's a comment from one of our guys. He was like, from Michael. He says, my buddy manages restaurants and bars. I shared the Wi-Fi video. He said on a busy New York City nights, he gets asked the Wi-Fi password at least 5 times an hour. Right? How annoying. So you can avoid people even asking you for the password. And it's not like you're saying, I'll give you the password if you give me your name, and I need your email, and I want your phone number, and I want your Facebook login, or one or the other. You're not. You're just like, here's the password. Do you want a drink or not? Do you want a food or not? Blah, 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 right? You're not, you don't have no idea who's, see, the whole other side of Wi-Fi marketing is knowing who's there. Who is your customer? Yeah, you recognize faces, but do you know their name? Do you know how to say thanks for coming in after they've gone? Do you know how to invite them back a week later when you haven't seen them? No, you don't. And the only way any business can do that, whether it's a bar or a restaurant or a salon or whatever, wherever people are going to sit down and engage for a minute. Oh, which reminds me of something I got to bring up. You have no idea, but if you're using guest Wi-Fi, this is a way to at least get to know your customers. And Business 101 is get to know your customers. And what better way to get to know them than know their name, how often they're there, and to be able to then automate messages back to them saying, thanks for coming in. Hey, we haven't seen you for a week. So on and so forth. So on Wi-Fi marketing, I wanted to, it's funny. So I did this and I sent this to Ed and I'm like, Ed, I just sent this out today. And he's like, you did what? He's like, wow, that's aggressive. Well, you know what? I don't care if I'm aggressive. I've been sending these guys, and I've been a customer. Sorry, I've been a customer of theirs for I can't even tell you how long. And I've been trying to get. In fact, where's Bob? Is Bob here? Let me see. Is Bob here? Bob Leal is here. So Bob and I have met and had lunch at this exact place. And since we met there, I've been trying to pitch this to them. So Bob knows how long I've been pitching these people, but I can't ever get a hold of anybody directly. Um, um, so anyways, so Bob knows this place. Bob's been there. Bob knows how good the food is. He now knows how good the variety of brews are. Bob can attest to it, and Bob can post in Facebook on it. So I was like, I'm going to go for broke on this. Ed thought it was a little abrupt, but I was like, you know what? A picture's worth 1,000 words. And if my option is, here, customer, log in, link systems, or this, that's a no-brainer for $100 a month. And the fact that I know who my customers are and that I get to then target them with unlimited text messages and emails for who knows how long and how many times and all of that stuff. Come on. I mean, only an idiot's not going to sign up with this. So I'll post all this for you guys to use it as like you can, morph it into your own demo or whatever. But if you ever go into a place, right, and you log in, and their login is some remedial, rinky-dink, non-Wi-Fi marketing system, take a screenshot of it immediately and create your own email campaign to then send them and say, hey, I was here, I logged into your email, and this is your login. However, how cool would it be if your login looked like this? And you could collect all this customer data and stats and do all these triggers. It might get you guys some killer business. It really, really might. Now, that being said, I had somebody who I worked with endlessly on their Wi-Fi marketing system in their router. They had a bad router. They had to send it back. We got them a good router. I mean, I built the splash page for them. I did everything. And I'm always there. I'm there to help everybody as much as I possibly can, as much as time and energy will allow. I help this person up and down. Now, the customer that they had chosen, in the back of my mind, I was always very, very speculative. I was like, I don't know if that's a good customer. Because that's the kind of place that I don't go to use the internet. If I'm going there to do the activity that I'm going there to do. Like if for a movie theater is a great example. Yeah, there are movie theaters that offer free Wi-Fi. I don't really know why, because if I'm going to the movie theater, I'm going to watch a movie. I'm not going there to use their free Wi-Fi and work on my computer. Yeah, maybe I might use it for the 10 or 15 minutes I have before the movie, but the chances of that are pretty slim. I'm usually just getting there and I'm putting my phone in do not disturb mode and putting it in my pocket, grabbing my popcorn, and I'm escaping. The whole idea of the movie is to escape from the world. I'm escaping from work. I'm escaping from support tickets. I'm escaping from everything for 2 hours. So somewhere like that is probably going to have a very low login rate, a low amount of guest Wi-Fi users. I had someone I was helping, and they were in a similar business. It was a business that you go to engage in an activity. And I kept thinking, man, I don't, if you're going there to actually get your hands dirty and do an activity, I'm like, why are you going to be using guest Wi-Fi? You're not. I don't get it, right? And it was an adult activity. It's not like you're going there for a kid's activity where the adults are going to sit on the side and use guest Wi-Fi. For example, a trampoline park. That might be a good customer because you're going to go there, parents are going to go there with their kids, they're going to let their kids go jump for an hour, and they can sit there and use guest Wi-Fi to maybe get some work done and do different things. So there, it's different. But this was a place where this is an adult activity. keeping you engaged. And so over a single month, 2 months, over 2 months of having a router installed, there were like 8 logins. And I was like, yeah, because no one's going there to use the internet. They're going there for the class that's being delivered and the activity. They're not going there for the internet. That is the worst customer in the world to target. And so I kept thinking, I help you set this up. We got all this going. I'm like, this is not going to go well. I don't see how anyone is going to be happy with the results of this because people are not going there to use the internet. You need this in places where people are just hanging out. Coffee shops and sandwich shops and restaurants and trampoline parks and things of that nature. Well, needless to say, customer canceled, customer was upset, didn't deliver as promised. No, delivered as promised because the 8 people that logged in all got the triggers. You got their contact data. They were all integrated and uploaded to your MailChimp. So yeah, it did work. The problem is your business is not somewhere where people go to hang out and use the internet. They go there and all of a sudden they're engaged in an activity. So I just wanted to bring that to people's attention. Please realize that you should focus your efforts and energies when it comes to Wi-Fi marketing on places that aren't selling a class or an activity to teens and adults. Because if you're going there, a dance studio, well, maybe a parent might be hitting there while their kids are dancing, but there are certain things, that are not going to work. And, I don't want to call it out directly, but anyways, this person, they were all mad at me. And I'm like, what are you mad at me for? That was the wrong client. But I'm not going to tell you what's a bad client, what's not. You go for it. But you got to pick wisely, everybody. Pick wisely so that when you turn in your statistics every week or your statistics at the end of the month, it gives them enough, there's enough there for them to say, yeah, I'm going to pay you $100 to keep this. But when you turn in a stat that says, yeah, 2 people used your internet this month, 2 people, and I'm going to pay you $100 a month, and then the next month there's only 6 people, and I'm going to pay you I'm not going to pay you $100 a month, or $150 a month, or $200 a month to only get 6 people's information. And retarget them with ads because it's not gonna. That is a losing return on investment. So be aware of that, everybody. Think smart. Think, where are people hanging out? Where do they hang? Where they don't have to be engaged directly with the business, right? They buy their item, and then they sit there and hang out, right? That's the kind of businesses you want, okay? Okay, let me hit some questions. Bob, yeah, I'll put a copy in the Facebook group. I like your trigger sample. Thank you. Any update on bird dogging? That's what Ed's going to go over next week. That's why I said next week might be a 3-hour marathon end of the year webinar because Ed's going to have everything ready for bird dog, all kinds of stuff. So it's going to be pretty impressive. Bob said that was a great place. Yes, it was. Okay, here's one. Let's see. Okay. Hey, we have any Wi-Fi proposals? I show this to a coffee shop franchise owner, and while he can do a free 21-day trial with me, in order to do it all the time, he needs it to be approved by corporate. All right. Well, why wouldn't corporate approve it? If you're collecting customer information for the corporate office and setting automated triggered messages for marketing to increase that franchisee's business, what corporate wouldn't be behind it? And you can and you know that we can white label this. So if they're worried about branding, we will white label this for you for them, right? So we'll white label it for you, right? And the white labeling cost is this. To reiterate, you have to order and maintain 3 routers, right? which are $36 a month, plus a $37 a month fee. So it's like $1.40. What? It's $1.50. I'm just going to round it. It's $1.50 a month. All right, it's $1.50 a month to have a white label. Well, if you got a franchise and they got way more than 3 locations, you can white label it to them, upcharge it, of course, charge them $370 a month for the white label, right? That's a 90% profit for you because we're going to only charge you the $37, and they're going to pay for all the routers. And eventually, when we get 100 routers, it drops down to $21 or $22 or $20 or whatever it is. You don't have to tell them that. Now you're making extra money on top of the routers, an extra $16 a router that's out. So that's what you tell corporate. Let me white label it. Here's the routers. Let's put it out. Let's knock it out of the park. So that's the answer to that question. Loyalty program with Wi-Fi Snap. Yeah, because you can webhook it straight into any loyalty program you want. Now, we're going to have the loyalty program working for Coupon Captain soon, which is probably the easiest because it doesn't require any downloads. But you could webhook it into Mobile Wallet, which goes right into anyone with iOS is going to have the mobile wallet and can slip that loyalty card right into their wallet. And with Android, they're going to have to download a wallet app first, but it'll direct them to that and then slip that loyalty card right into their mobile wallet. And you can do this all with webhooks. And I know everyone keeps asking about Zapier. We're not going to do Zapier. Programmers are anti-Zapier. We'll give you all the code you need to create the webhook because Zapier is just webhooks for dummies. Not to insult anybody, but it's like, that book for dummies. It's like it just makes it all real simple. We'll provide you. If you need a webhook for anything, we're going to provide you all the code and you can just do it. We're not going to try and work with Zapier because we've had bad experiences thus far. We'll give you all the code you need to webhook whatever product you need. So that's the answer I got from the programmers directly. Because we added Zapier to Zapier already works with our Leeds Beacon mobile wallet program. We paid for that. We did all that and spent a lot of money to get it all hooked up. Nobody's using it. I had a lot of requests for it. We added it. Nobody's using it. So we're just going to stick with regular webhook code. All right, let's see. Last time I went to the movie, during the previews, the theater was lit by the blue light from phones, and even during the movie, there were a dozen people staring at their screens. Yeah, I would have complained to management to get those people kicked out of the theater, because nothing pisses me off more than spending $18, which is what it costs out here in California for me to go to a movie, and have any interruptions whatsoever. If I'm spending $18 frickin' dollars, I don't even want to hear you eating your popcorn. If I hear you eating your popcorn, I'm going to the ushers and I'm telling them that someone's disturbing me, especially if I see a blue screen on a phone. I get up immediately. I do not put up with that crap when I pay $18 for a ticket. So that's my answer to that. Sorry, I have a real issue with people doing anything. Once that movie starts, people better be as quiet as frickin' possible. Now, I'll give a little leniency on popcorn because, yeah, granted, people are going to eat and drink food. But if I see a phone, either I call them out immediately, and I'll be loud about it in front of everybody, and I'll disrupt the entire theater and say, put the phone down. That's just me because I paid some money. Or I'll go get the usher to put it down. So that's how I deal with that. Let's see. Yeah, Zapier it's just webhook for dummies is what the programmers keep telling me. So thanks for the agreement on that. Yeah, movie Tony's. Okay, so now that we're 30 minutes into this, and I got some good. Yeah, Zapier's wonky. That's true, right? A lot of crap going on there. So just stick with the webhooks. We know they work. It's a script. We'll create the script for you. Don't worry about it. I'm sorry if it's not as cut and paste and easy for you, like Zapier, but at least it works. I mean, it works. I mean, that's why the programmers are anti-Zapier. They're like, yeah. Anyways, all right, I digress. Now, let me move on quickly to something cool. that I did. So I don't know. Did anyone go and try to log in to my director, to my coupon directory that I made? Home screen icon. So I don't want to jump ahead on this just yet. However, I believe that I can take my directory, right? And within Beacon Snap, unless I'm crazy, and I wish Ed was here because Ed would set me straight. But I know a lot of you guys are real tech heads, gearheads, because I come from the automotive. Right, John? Can I get a laugh at that one, gearheads? John, can you unmute and just laugh a minute?
Curious. That starts with two laughs, but half a laugh, definitely. Right.
Thank you, John. I'm used to working with drivers that are gearheads,
Yeah.
and with most of you, you're tech heads. And so
Yeah.
with you guys, if you go into Beacon Snap, one of our softwares is our Pw8 Emulation. Now that takes any website, right, and allows you to then say add to home screen, and it creates an icon for it. So and this is your this is your URL. I wish Ed was here, but I'm fairly certain, and one of you can test this, and maybe some of you are fast enough, like Bob or somebody, to test this live right now. But if you go there, and if you have a directory, you could create this, and it automatically will then emulate a PWA, and that when you go to it, it asks you to save the home screen. You save the home screen, and you have an icon that you've created, and so now the icon is saved to your home screen, just like a PWA, and it is your link straight to the coupon directory. Now, I hope Ed doesn't kill me for saying that, but I'm pretty sure, I mean, a URL is a URL is a URL, right, everybody? Can I get a 1 if people agree with that?
I agree.
Do you agree? Anyone else? Okay, there's a 1. I got one person that agreed. Yeah, you can save the URL to the home screen. Absolutely. Now, I did notice something about our coupon system. I prefer to call it Coupon Captain, even though some people call it Coupon Snap. And that is this. If I open the link with Chrome and then I save the home screen, when I go to reopen it, I don't get it. I get some other error code, 500 whatever error code. But when I save it to my home screen with Firefox and then I hit the link, it brings it up immediately right away. But that's where probably our PWA emulation system would be really good, if not only just for individual coupons, which are just a URL, but for the directories as well. And then you got the icon. Gosh, I think who asked me that question just now? Randy? I want to say thank you because you just answered my own question for me, because I was trying to figure out how we could do this. And it just dawned on me exactly how to do it. And we have already the system to do it, so that now if I create the icon, because I want to create this icon like for these guys. I'm going to show you why I have this up here in a minute. But then they can save that icon. I want to do actually for Vista City, or what was the other one I was looking at, was the Oceanside, or the Oceanside, right? That icon could automatically be the icon saved on the phone. Oh man, how cool is that? Oh, this is going to be cool. So this takes it to that next level, to now on their home screen, almost identical to a PWA, boom, it's there. Now, if that doesn't work, and this is where I'm going to show you what I just did, you can easily just create a PWA, and in the PWA, one of the feature buttons is the coupon directory. Okay? So this guy right here. So this is the coupon. I'll grab it for you guys. Let me see. Give it to y'all if you want to check it out. So I just built this, right? And I built this for, many of you know who this is, for Mercer, right? And this is one of his customers that has a ton of locations. Okay. So I spent I spent a day and a half building this thing out to make it just fantastic. So what I'll show you here, and I probably should have just plugged in my phone so you could see it on my phone, but oh well. We know that it all works on a desktop too, and you guys will get the gist of it, right? So, I made this. Yes, notify me, sure. Right? I got my little Santa, ho ho ho, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, right? So I had a request for those of you that know Mercer. He gave me no content whatsoever. He said, how much? And this is what I want. I said, okay. And he said, here's the website. I need them to they want a direct link to reviews for Yelp and Google. They want a coupon that they have to share on Facebook in order to get a $25 Visa prepaid card, and then anything else that you think might be cool. And that was it. And he's like, and it has to be stellar. So, I mean, these are images that I'm getting off the internet. Everything's off the internet. I was given no materials, right? Like, I could probably get the high-res images of this, because you'll see that these are a little fuzzy. But I'm like, this is the best I could get. And I'm like, when you present it and pitch it, you got to let them know, hey, these are your images from your website. But if you give us the high-res version of them, this will all be high-res, okay? So one of the things I did, right, because as you guys know, he has the iReview Builder, but these people wanted just direct links to reviews. So I was like, okay, I can do that. So reviews, right? So if you look here, boom, it's a click here for Yelp and click here for Google. It bypasses basically the IRB system and goes straight to linking. So if I click here, it's going to take me straight to Yelp to leave a review for them. Right? And same if I go to Google. Now Google doesn't let you go straight to the even though I have the correct link straight to the reviews, it's going to only take you to here, and you're going to have to then, oh, it launched it. Oh, sweet. Anyways, so yeah, and then I got to launch. I got to write my own review, right? So it launches it immediately. So I built that. So you have these two really killer links that go straight to it. Now, for those of you that are familiar with our ApperSnap, this is done with Tier 1. All I did was use Tier 1, and I used an image, and then I linked the image, and I proper sized the image, and I centered the image, and created that, right? So there's one thing. And then this is using our coupon captain. This is the special that they needed. And if you go to this special, now this isn't live, and so if some of you go to claim it and post it on your Facebook, it's going to get a little crazy. But here it is, ho ho ho, a gift for you, $25 gift card. Click now, share on Facebook, and I'll show you, and then I'll delete it out of my Facebook. See, it puts it there. I'm like, yeah, I can say this is awesome, right? And then I go, okay, post to Facebook. And now I just posted that coupon so that I can spread it like wildfire, right, to everybody. And I know it's posting, being slow. Anyways, right? Let's see what's up here. Well, it should be there. I should have just made it private. Oh, well. Anyways, I've been testing it all day and it works, so I don't know what's up right now because I'm live with you guys on here, right? That's why it doesn't want to go all the way through. What's up here? Come on. Post. I'll just post it regular. I won't say anything. Anyways, it works. It's worked several times. So if I go here, let me just go to me. Well, let's get to me. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm emulating it. I'm not using it on my phone. I'm not doing the actual thing. So maybe that's the issue, right? So let me just go to my page and see what's posted. And it should be there because it was there earlier, and then I had to delete it because I didn't want people to actually grab it. Yeah, see, there it is. Oh, see, it's there twice because I did it twice. So it's already there. And so now someone else can go there and grab that coupon. And then similarly, they have to share it. And so you see how it can spread like wildfire, right? What was that commercial? It was for those of you that are as old as I am. I think it was some hair shampoo, and it was like, and they tell someone, and they tell someone, and they tell someone, and it goes on and on and on. It was really cool. Anyways, I like to bring some entertainment. Who remembers what commercial, what brand that was? Anyone? Anyone else? Anyone else remember what commercial that was?
Oh
What?
man, I remember it, but I don't remember. I remember the commercial. I just don't remember what the brand is.
And they tell someone, they tell someone, and they tell someone. It's totally cool. Anyways, so just highlighting that I really did make something that was pretty stellar, and then it does work, and then it goes to the next screen, and then you can claim it, right? But then I went to the next level, and this was where I did the deals to say, hey, I can do several coupons for you guys, right? And they all look pretty cool. Like I did a balancing. Check this out, guys. I thought this was pretty cool. Wait, I got to go to put it in mobile mode. It's pretty rad. I think it's a rad coupon. Right? Wheel alignment. Who wouldn't need wheel alignment after firing up your tires like that? John, come on. Tell me that's cool.
That's cool. That is very cool. I like it. I like it.
Right? It's totally
Absolutely.
rad. Totally rad. Right? And then the other one I grabbed was I did like wheel rash. I'm like, maybe they repair wheel washes. I don't know. I was just making up coupons because I wanted him to have all barrels loaded so that when he got in there, he'd be able to just sell them everything and anything under the sun and have it just look awesome. So on this one, right, I got just this spinning wheel. I got the two BMWs in the turn, and it's like got curb rash, right? All right, we'll fix it. Expiration coupon. So that's all part of, right? So I put in, obviously, so that's just part of deals, right? And that's just the coupon directly linked to it. So something else to bring to everyone's attention, for those of you who use, and I know many of you do, what do you call it? Oh, IRB, right? Let me think of one I just used it for. Who was it? Okay, so when you create your IRB and you have that post feedback link, right? The post feedback link is HTTP. However, the site is secure. So when you put the link in there, if you just go in and edit it and add the S, it automatically makes it secure because a PWA is hypersensitive. Hypersensitive to anything that's not secure. And so when you go to the app, it will not open it. It will say, it just won't open it. In fact, I'm going to pause this. I know exactly what app it is. I'll go find it. But it won't open it. It'll say can't open, unsecure, need to open a new browser, blah 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 blah, whatever stuff that is, right? So I'm going to open this app here. So this one, I think I showed you guys this last week. This is an app I built because they just wanted a food ordering app, and so I have it so that the QR code, when people scan it, or the link just goes straight to the food ordering. But I added in the review for them, and it wasn't showing up. It was saying unsecure, must open a new browser, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, well, what's up with this? Is it the logo? What's not secure? Well, it's simply that the post feedback link that you guys get is HTTP. All you have to do is when you put the link in, just put the S in front of it, and immediately it'll open up just fine within the PWA. And it looks really great within the PWA, and you're good to go. So share notify me. So if anyone wants this, did I create this correctly? Let's see. Yeah, you guys can have this app if you guys want to play with it and check it out. Copy, and I'll go here and I'll post it in the old chat box. Paste. Boom. All right. So, all right. So that being said, I think I've covered a lot of cool things, a lot of fun. Any questions? Okay, Keith, can you show how to add coupons from different clients to a common coupon directory? Yeah, I'll show you that. Here's how you do it. Oh, that's just a picture. There's my actual coupon directory. There it is. Okay, check this out, guys. Okay. No, go here. Oh, I tried to sell my dentist on iDirectNote because I had a dentist appointment today, by the way. This is just a real life thing that happened to me. And it's been a year since I've seen my dentist, and you're supposed to see him every 6 months because last June, I missed my appointment 3 times. And that's because they didn't remind me enough, and I was so busy with everything I've got going on that I just kept forgetting. I wasn't getting a text message. Like, they would call 2 days before, but I wasn't getting a call or a text or an email the night before or the morning of. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to go pitch him on, this isn't even our product, I'm sorry, iDirectNote. Anyways, so it works really good, but I use iDirectNote for myself now. So every time I have an appointment, I go in and I put my own thing in there, and I put what it is, and then I get my own reminders. So for those of you that are using iDirectNote, it's great just for yourself, by the way. Okay, so if I go into EngageSnap, right, and I go into a coupon directory, what you can do to merge coupons of other customers is this. It's very simple, actually. Kind of cool. This is how you can make like I can take like the 3 local brothers, which is the one directory I made, but I can incorporate them into like a bigger, like the city of Vista, which, or Escondido. They're actually Escondido, right? So I'll take them. I'll go 3 brothers, right? Go to edit. And then all I'm going to do is add coupons, and then I'm going to find all the coupons, right, that I've made for other businesses, and I can just pick them, pick them, pick them, pick them, pick them, pick them, and add them into my directory. So that's how you would add any coupons you want from any other business into a master directory, or have them be in 2 directories. I'm pretty sure they could be in 2 directories, 3 directories even. You know what? Let me try that. Hold on. Let me try and see if I can put one in 2 directories. Let's see. Let's see. Can I put this one also in this directory? Let's see if I can put it in both directories. That's a good test. So now, hold on. What directory is this? 3 local brothers, right? So I go to 3 local brothers, and I preview this directory. Yeah, let me register, because I put the registration on this one for fun too. Okay, let me register. Okay, why isn't it there? Didn't I just add it? Well, that's something to talk to old. Oh, wait, no. I'm sorry. Look, I got to click it. See, if I got to put visible, right? Visible, publish. Make sure it's published. Now let's go look. So now I got 3 brothers, and yeah, boom, there it is. I got that coupon there, and it should still be here, because if I refresh this, yeah, this is still the same. So now I've got this coupon. Not only do I have it in the R&R directory, but I also have it in the 3 local brothers directory. So yeah, that's how you can have the same coupon across multiple directories if you want. So I think that I think that answers that question. At least I hope it does. Oh, I'm sorry. Crap. I always forget to unfreeze my screen. I'm sorry, everybody. Gosh dang it. Okay, so I went into here. I got to retrace this now. I went into here, general settings, manage coupons, add coupon. You look for the coupon. I went RNR. I selected that RNR coupon, right? You got to make sure you go in and select that it's visible, right? Otherwise, it won't show up. Now I can go to that. I go to directory preview. And in this Three Local Brothers, now I also have this card that I made, which is also only in this RNR category. Okay, so you can have a coupon in multiple directories. All you got to do is add it, and then just make sure that you make it visible, and then you select whether it's featured or not. So thank you for reminding me that I wasn't showing my screen. John, you should have yelled at me.
I was busy figuring out that was Fabergé organic shampoo.
Oh, that was it. Oh, you found it.
I do the really important things here, right?
Yeah. I just sent the link to that. Sorry, Judy, but I just sent the link. I forgot to hit return. The snow GIF and the gift card. So the snow GIF, by the way, guys, check this out. So I just randomly go into Google and search for stuff. I'll just be like, like snow GIF. Oh, not Bing. I don't want Bing. I want Google. I never get good stuff if I don't use Google. Right? Google.com. I don't know why my thing keeps changing the. Anyways, I just go to find GIFs, and then you find them, and I go to images, right? And you find one, you pick one, like, okay, and then you just save the image, right? Now, something for you guys to understand and know is that we've already started building some of those templated coupons. So when you go to coupon, manage coupons, we have 4 templates available. Is it 4 or 3 already? And one of them already has the snow, and one has the fire. So we have some templates already built for you guys, and it's really cool. So you go to create new coupon. Now you can select from templates or to go from scratch. So if you go to templates, all right. Now you can go, okay, oh, this is a good one. You can view it first. Let me check it out. Do I want to use this as a template? All right, and let me go to inspect, and that puts it in the mobile mode so it looks better. I go, okay, do I want to use that one? Maybe, I don't know. Okay, all right. Go back, okay, maybe I want to check this one out, right? View that coupon. All right, and there's the snow falling. All right, I think I use this one for that. Right, so we start to we've got so what Ed was saying. Oh, what happened to the snow? Reload that. We're going to make a bunch of templates. You guys gave us a list of a bunch of templates to make. So we're going to make all these templates. So that way you can just select one of the templates, and then all you have to do is just edit the content. So most of the stuff is like, for some reason it's being wonky on me right now. But anyways, a lot of it's already there for you guys. So you can view it first. We got 4 there now, right? View this one. And then you guys can decide, okay, yeah, I like that one, and let me start with that one, right? Inspect, that looks cool, right? Give me it, right? So like we said, we're gonna make all those templates. You guys gave us a huge list of like, geez, I think it was like 60 or 80 industries to make a template. And so the programmers are hard at work to make those. So that way when you go in there, you'll be able to just simply go template and like pick from like 80 different templates. Hope that answers that question and makes people very happy, because it made me happy. So everyone should be seeing me now. Those are old. Screen frozen. I know, sorry. Okay. Limo service templates. Yeah, I think that's one of the issues. Everyone can see what I've been doing for the past 5 minutes, right? Someone give me a 1. Bob, give me a 1. Okay, Randy, okay, yeah. So I'm sorry about that, guys. I really am. I'm sorry that I paused my screen earlier. Usually Ed would call me out on that. I need to get John. What was it? Fabergé Organic? No, what was the shampoo, John?
Fabergé organic shampoo. And okay, I'll give you a real trivia thing. Who was the actress that was on the first commercial? She became very
No,
famous.
I want to say like Jane Seymour or something.
Not close. She became very famous, but she was a complete unknown. Heather Locklear.
Mm. Did you find the commercial?
I did. I did.
Oh, you got to post it in the chat box, dude.
All right. All right. I'll do that.
and she tells someone, and it goes on and on and on. Yeah. So okay. So lots of cool stuff here, guys. Yeah, Heather Locklear. Yeah. Oh, Dennis got it. Dennis called it out, man. Right on, Dennis. You called it. Heather Locklear. Who apparently was recently just arrested for a DUI, unfortunately. Okay. So we're at like an hour. Wow, we're over an hour. Can I answer any further questions for anyone until next week? Throw them out now. If not, I'll just wrap this thing up and say thanks for being here to everybody, and I hope everything's going very, very well and whatnot. So, can I help anyone else with anything else out? Did you guys like what I had to share? I hope so. Okay, community app and loyalty status. So community app, ETA is February. And loyalty, I think you're referring to Coupon Captain loyalty. That could be right around the corner. As I said, that also falls right into line with having the directory be a loyalty tracker, right? How cool would that be? I visited 10 stores, and then it shows on my master page, boom, I saved them. They're all redeemed. And so that's all coming. Can beacons be we hooked? Well, beacons can be used as, I don't know what that question actually means, but let me answer this. You can still use your beacons, even though Eddystone URL has passed away. You can use it as an iBeacon with mobile wallet, and you'll be able to use it with an iBeacon for the community app. That's the whole idea behind that. So there you go. I have a question for John. Web audits. Does that ring a bell for you, John?
Web audits. That is Daniel Kim, and he's progressed in doing a whole bunch of things, including web audits. And I'm in actually conversation with him to see how we could give that out to the group. So stay tuned. Right? He and I have been kind of on different wavelengths lately, but we're getting together on it.
All right, so more to come, guys. More to come. Webhooked. Damn, autocorrect. Webhooked. Oh, webhooked. That's something else. Wait, that was from Michael. What? Can beacons be webhooked? Oh, can beacons be webhooked? No. I mean, no. Because a webhook, I mean, you can webhook someone into the app, I guess, and then the app triggers the iBeacon triggers the app. So where everything's progressing is just back to what Apple first introduced years ago, which is iBeacon, where an app receives an order from a beacon and then executes that order. And in order for that to happen, that beacon is programmed to work with that app specifically. And it can either trigger a push notification, or it can trigger it to to launch a feature within the app, launch the app itself, so on and so forth. That's where the beacons all first originated from. Google came up with the brilliant idea of Eddystone URL, where it could just use the same type of Bluetooth signal emitting from a beacon to send soft push notifications to phones, which worked great for about 2 years. But now they've stopped supporting it, and it's gone the way of the dinosaur, it looks like. But hopefully come February, we'll be able to conquer that. So any of you that are stuck with beacons will be able to re-implement them with the community app. But you can use them currently and now with Mobile Wallet. And I got called out for supposedly bashing Mobile Wallet in the last webinar. I didn't really bash it. I just said that, yeah, as far as a coupon goes, yeah, Coupon Captain kicks butt over the Mobile Wallet, but the Mobile Wallet still has a lot of pros to it. A Mobile Wallet allows hard push notifications. Mobile Wallet allows geofencing. Mobile Wallet allows iBeacon. Mobile Wallet can be a boarding pass and an event ticket and a loyalty punch card. So there's still a lot of pros to a Mobile Wallet Leads Beacon pass. The only negative, or there's two negatives to the Mobile Wallet. One, you can't make them as dynamic and cool looking as Coupon Captain, right? With the GIFs in the background and all that cool stuff and the tire burning. Like, how cool is that tire burning, John, right? Wasn't that really awesome?
That was, I like that.
Right? You can't do that with a Mobile Wallet, right? And Android doesn't have a Mobile Wallet native app, period. So on an Android device, they have a two-step dance. They want the pass. It's going to lead them to download an app first, then they get the pass. So yeah, they get the pass. It doesn't look as cool, or you can't make it look as cool, even though I've asked about making that stripe be a GIF, but it's not possible because it's just not enough memory space is allotted to a Mobile Wallet pass per Apple. And so because the memory allowed per pass is so finite, you can't do much more than what you have with that pass. But what it then does allow you is to piggyback off the Mobile Wallet app to do geofencing, push notifications, and iBeacon. So so our app will overcome that for everybody, and that'll also lead into Coupon Captain and so on and so forth. Text message, the new text message system, we're going to talk about that next week. That's why we said it's going to be a very robust webinar to end the year. Jim would be good for wireless snap. A lot of people just sit there. I don't know that it would be for everyone, but it might be for some, because some people just literally, I see them sitting there just walking on a treadmill looking at their phone. So I don't know. I don't know that I'd target a gym. You might have bad results and they might quit. I would really target somewhere where people want to sit and eat and hang out and talk. Places where people sit and socialize, or sit to do work on a computer or browse their phone. Glenn, if you're having a problem with your STC license, please email Ed at woottext@gmail.com. He'll fix that for you. And let's see. I didn't bash. I did normal Apple bashing. Correct. I did normal Apple bashing. That is correct, Michael. Randy has 30 beacons gathering dust. Well, hopefully we can put those to work. Now my phone, I still get signals because I have a Samsung. And Samsung Close By, which is part of their, if you use the Samsung internet, still works. And so I still get pinged by my beacons, but that's Samsung and it's finite if you didn't engage Close By. Let's see. So, all right, one person never like Mobile Wallet anyway, so no loss. Whatever. All right. So lots of products for you guys to go out and sell. Lots of improvements to product that we've had. Lots more to come. Happy holidays, and be ready for next week's webinar to run long, to run deep, And so make sure you grab your popcorn for next week's webinar.
We'll call it a holiday webinar.
A what? A holiday webinar?
Holiday webinar. How's that?
Get your eggnog out, get all that good stuff. And Lydia and Dave just asked again about the community app. And like I said, our goal, the ETA, and I really don't want to have my feet held to the fire on this because I want it as bad as you guys do, but February. We're hoping for February, because obviously if we deliver it and it doesn't work in sync with Beacon Snap and the beacons right out of the gate, you guys are all going to want to murder us. So we have to make sure that everything, literally is bulletproof on this thing for you guys, because you guys have been waiting for a while for it. You've been wanting it. We've got to just make it bulletproof as all get out, or you're not going to be happy anyway. So it's better to wait for it to be right than rush it to be wrong. And with that being said, and we're at an hour and 10, I bid everyone adieu and happy holidays. I'll see you next Tuesday, and I'm going to get popcorn and whatever for that call. John, last few words of Esquire advice?
Nothing except look forward to next week and thank everybody for tonight. And I guess that's it. Another excellent job by the master there.
Well, thank you. And Elena, any advice that you can give us, please?
She comments? She just ran away somewhere. I have no idea where she went. But
silence is golden. She has given us gold. So thank you, Elena, for the gold. We love gold over the holidays. And John and I have an inside thing that we get to laugh a lot about over the holidays over something that's happened to a lot of people we know recently. So.
And we knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
Well, we knew that was coming. You can believe how my phone's blown up over the past couple days on stuff too. Anyways, all right. So peace, love, and hair grease to everybody. And we'll talk to y'all later. Good night.
Very good. See you later.